Welcome back. We are now on page 2 of our worksheet. We have another example where you can practice calculating depreciation and then filling out the depreciation schedule. I'm going to do it here, but I highly recommend that you take a minute, pause the video, take a minute and go calculate the depreciation yourself and fill out the schedule as additional practice. Then, if you want to make sure you did it right, feel free to come back and watch the video then. Okay, I'm moving forward. If you're still watching, you've already filled out this section of the worksheet. Okay, so first thing I have is I need to calculate my depreciation. So my cost minus salvage straight line is going to be 60,000 minus 4,000 or 56,000. For straight line, my useful life is 4 years. So my depreciation expense every year will be 56,000 divided by 4, or $14,000 a year. My beginning book value is 60,000 and my annual depreciation is 14,000. So my ending book value, oh my goodness, something has gone very wrong. There we go. My ending book value is 46,000 and my beginning book value for year 2 is 46,000 minus my annual depreciation of 14,000 gives me an ending book value for year 2 of 32,000, which then becomes my beginning book value for year 3 minus 14,000 annual depreciation gives me an ending book value for year 3 of 18,000, which becomes my beginning book value for year 4 minus 14,000 gives me an ending book value at the end of year 4 of $4,000, which exactly matches my salvage value. Going forward and doing this for units of production, so my cost minus salvage value, 60,000 minus 4,000 equals 56,000, same as under straight line. But my useful life, instead of being 4 years, is 80,000 units. So my rate of depreciation is $56,000 divided by 80,000 units, or 70 cents per unit. Okay, my beginning book value is my cost of 60,000 minus my annual depreciation in year 1. I produced 20,000 units times 70 cents a unit, giving me annual depreciation of 14,000. My beginning book value of 60,000 minus my annual depreciation of 14,000 gives me an ending book value of year 1 of 46,000. Also my beginning book value of year 2. In year 2, I produced 17,000 units times my per unit depreciation rate of 70 cents. So my annual depreciation for year 2 is 119,000. And that gives me an ending book value of 34,100 at the end of year 2. That becomes my beginning book value for year 3. In year 3, I produced 22,000 units times 70 cents a unit rate of depreciation. That gives me annual depreciation of 15,400 and an ending book value of 18,700 at the end of year 3. That becomes my beginning book value in year 4, 18,700, and in year 4 we produced 21,000 units times depreciation rate of 70,000 or 70 cents per unit gives us annual depreciation of 14,700 in year 4 and an ending book value at the end of year 4 of $4,000, which matches our salvage value. Okay, next we're going to sell equipment. I'm going to wrap up this video, so tune into the next video and the equipment that we just bought, and we calculated depreciation 2 ways. Now we're going to sell it. All right, see you.